Road to top 10 ranked in EA Sports UFC 3. Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now, I have done something like this before in the past when I did my Road to top 20 ranked, and it was a success. You guys enjoyed the videos, you enjoyed the challenge, and we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to try to tackle top 10. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make top 10. There are a lot of killers that I'm going to eventually run into, but I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to do my best, and we'll see if we can do that. Now, as always with a series like this, I'm going to be posting every single fight that I do on this account moving forward. So, that includes losses, that includes bad fights that you might not want to see. It's all going to be uploaded, starting with this one. I'm using GSP. I shoot for a takedown right there on an aggressive Nick Diaz. I take him down. And by the way, this is not a live commentary, in case you haven't figured that out already. I did not want to do live commentary for the first 5 matches, which is the placement matches. So once I'm done with the placement matches, then we're going to start doing live commentary. But right there, I go for an armbar right away from full mount. Did I get it? Let's see. And it is finished. I stopped Nick Diaz early in round 1 with the arm bar. And one thing to keep in mind, man, the arm bar actually is one of my favorite submissions, period. Whether it's, you know, in real life, in the game, I love that submission. I really do. So I tend to go for the armbar a lot. But right there, we submit Nick Diaz. Like I said, I'm going to show 5 fights in this video. And hopefully you guys are as excited about this series as I am to make it. The first one was very well received, and hopefully you guys enjoy this one as well. But as usual, you know, if you guys don't enjoy it in the long run and interest starts to die off, we're going to move on and we're going to do something else. But let's see. Moving on to fight number 2 coming up shortly. Alright, so for fight number 2, I decided to go with Ronda Rousey in the women's bantamweight division. And right there, we are facing Chris Cyborg. Of course, with Ronda Rousey, it is all about looking to grapple. You know, even though she was updated and given icon status in that weight class, it doesn't mean that her striking is now suddenly elite level. So I still had to grapple, and that is exactly what I try to do in this fight. The Cyborg did not want to touch gloves right away. Boom, he hits me with a beautiful uppercut right there as I was trying to go for a takedown. Nice body kick right there. I'm trying to go for a clinch, but these machine gun jab straights are just interrupting everything I'm trying to do. But of course, maintain forward pressure as much as possible. I'm trying to use head movement as well to try to sway or slip the last strike and then go for a takedown. Got him in the clinch, doing a little clinch, battling right there. Try to go for the inside trip. He's able to escape. Single leg, gets it. Boom. Cyborg is on her back. Look at this. He actually got the that reversal right there. Gets me to full mount. I was kind of sloppy on the ground a little bit here, but I tightened things up with that reversal. Got to full mount. I see the stamina is really, really low. And right away, I believe I go for an arm bar. Let's see if I get this arm bar as well. Ronda Rousey has the nastiest arm bar in the game. And she taps. 3-bar arm bar. 3-gate, I meant to say. 3-gate arm bar. From full mount. And there you go. Ronda Rousey. I'm going to be using Ronda Rousey quite a bit during this playthrough. I intend to. I like the way she feels. I love her grappling. Like I said, the striking is nothing to be that proud of. But when the fight gets to the ground, you know, especially because I've been trying to grapple a lot more. When the fight gets to the ground while using Ronda, I feel really dominant, so I like that. So when I'm in the women's bantamweight division, usually I would go for Germaine de Randamie or like Cyborg or even Holly, but I think I'm going to switch things off and start using Ronda Rousey. So let's move on to fight number 3, people. And sticking with the ladies, we are using Rose Namajunas for the next fight. And in this one, I was facing Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And I like Rose. I really like Rose a lot better than I do Joanna at the moment, mostly because she has grappling. You know, I'm really trying to round out my game. And this person immediately starts off with, look at the combo this dude was throwing, or whoever was playing. Jab, straight, boom, body kick. Jab, straight, body kick. I was like, really? And that's literally all he was going for. Jab, straight, body kick. Body kick. And then once he realized that I was blocking the body kick, he started to go high with the head kick. I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes when he was doing that. There you go. Jab, straight. Now he's going to the head. And, you know, a reckless player like this, you know, at first sight when you see them, it's like, okay, this dude doesn't know what he's doing, but these are the kind of players that finish you without you even realizing. It's like they throw something crazy, it lands, it rocks you, they throw something crazy again, and you get finished. So, gotta be really, really careful with reckless players like that. Even if they're not, you know, that good at the game, you still gotta be careful. Right there, he's landing these shots, and I'm like, gotta move, and gotta be careful. And like I was saying, man, I prefer Rose now because Rose is the better grappler. And like I said, I've been trying to round out my game as much as possible. So if striking is not working, rather than try to force it to work, I want to be able to fall back on grappling, you know? Like, approach the game like it's a mix. As I get rocked right there. I rock him right there after ducking the head kick. Drop him right there. And this is the beginning of the end right here. He's able to survive that drop. Tries to throw me. I deny it. Got him in single collar. She did a good job with the blocking right there. And right there, I should have just kept going for the elbows to the head, but I was trying to land a big knee. Yeah, see what I mean? Usually, I would disengage right here and try to get back to striking, but I'm trying to just play the game wherever I find myself. If I find myself against the cage, grapple. On the ground, grapple. And if it's striking, then strike. Just not force anything as I get taken down right there. But I'll be completely honest, man. I was not worried about this player's grappling at all. He had some nice fakes right there, though. But the stamina has already been wasted in the first round with the recklessness. Look at this, same combo. Almost like he just literally learned how to throw that combination. Yeah, but first round, even though I got rocked, that was my round. I got the drop. I feel like I landed the cleanest shots as well. And we were able to do a little bit of cage work. At the moment, I would say the clinch is still the weakest part of my game, and the part of my game that I'm really trying to improve on every single time that I play, you know, so I can actually incorporate it and turn it into a weapon. So drop, and look what this man does. He quits out the match. I don't mind it. He was going to get finished either way. But that is it for fight number 3. Let's move on to the next one. For fight number 4, as you can see, we are in the featherweight division. You guys always make fun of the way I say the word featherweight. Whatever. I'm in the featherweight division using Frankie Edgar. We're facing Doo-Ho Choi. And this is the one thing I'm making a conscious effort to do. I'm trying to use as many different fighters as I possibly can while doing this series. Because the first time that I did it, it was mostly Jose Aldo, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Jermaine Durandame. It was just basically just cycling through all my favorite Muay Thai fighters over and over again. But with this one, I'm going to try to keep things fresh and use different fighters, grapplers, strikers, jiu-jitsu experts, boxers, you know, Muay Thai kickboxers. I'm going to try to really do that and see what happens. So with Frankie, I knew I had the boxing and also the grappling, but most importantly, I had the stamina and the health. And honestly, man, this is not a good matchup for Doo-Ho Choi. I mean, Doo-Ho Choi has some pretty good striking in this game, but I just don't feel like it's a good matchup against Frankie Edgar. So, coming into this fight, I felt quite confident. This player I'm facing is someone that I know from UFC 1, and I know that he favors boxing, so I expected him to have good hands, and he did. He definitely had some pretty good hands with Doo-Ho Choi. But I was mostly looking for, you know, opportunities to transition from striking to grappling while also, you know, keeping forward pressure when I can. I really like Frankie. I've started to, like I said, using more grapplers now. Frankie just feels really good. Like I said, he's really fast. He's got good boxing. And I really love his stamina. The fact that he can really maintain a high pressure for like a full 5-round fight. So I'm kind of using an in and out style of movement. Rock him, sit him down right there with the right uppercut. Transition to a takedown immediately and put him on his back. He's able to deny that attempt to back mount. That was crucial. And we're going to try to stay in stacked guard here a little bit. I believe I held this for quite some time, if I remember correctly. Was able to stop that. And the round is over. The one thing watching this back right now that I wish I actually did was throw knees to the body from side control. But look at that. He tried to double up on hooks to the body. That is always a dangerous thing to do, especially when you're facing someone that's, you know, that's keying on that and throwing the uppercut in there. You will get dropped, so you got to be careful doing that. Round number 2, we touch gloves, and we are back to it. Every chance I get, I work the body. As I rock him, Frankie's hands are so fast and so fluid. Like, his boxing in this weight class is so beautiful. I just love it so much. And I'm just going at it, just going in and out with the combos, hitting them with combos every chance I get. And again, we transition to grappling. Posture up. Nice fake, but I was able to stop the attempt to get up. Posture up. Start raining down some ground and pound. That was smooth. That fake right there was smooth, but kind of expect stuff like that from good players. And look at his stamina, man. If this was a 5-round fight, he would be so screwed. I mean, look at how low it is already. Back to top mount. Stacked guard. And we're gonna get right back to striking immediately. Rocked. He got me. He got me with the uppercut as I was trying to go for a body hook. Drop him right there, and this fight is over. Good job to that dude using Duho Choi. I very much intend to use Duho Choi at least once during this playthrough. It is a big risk. It is a very big risk, especially when you're dealing with the possibility of running into Zabit. You know, it is a big risk trying to use Duho Choi, but I respect anyone that goes out there and puts it on the line and tries to do that. So I definitely will try to do that. I'm going to try to use a few B-class and C-class fighters and see what happens. And as always, like I said, win or lose, I will be posting every single fight I do for this series. Be right back with the next fight. The one thing that I did forget to address is the HUD. Recently, I've been doing ranked matches and posting videos with the HUD turned off, and personally, I enjoy it. And a few of you have also said that you enjoyed it, but there has also been a few of you that clearly said you do not enjoy it. You want the HUD back on. And the reason you give is with the HUD, you're able to see what I'm doing a lot better. You're able to learn what I'm doing a lot better. But with the HUD off, you don't see my stamina, you don't see my health, you don't see how I manage my health and stamina and blah, blah, blah. So I get it. I completely understand. So to kind of appeal to both groups, those of you that like seeing the HUD and those of you that don't like seeing the HUD, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a few episodes with the HUD on, and I'm going to post a few episodes with the HUD turned off. Is that fair? That should be fair. But right there, I am using Max Holloway facing the one and only Zabit Magomedsharipov, and this fight was annoying. It was annoying not because my opponent was cheesy or because Zabit is annoying. Period. Okay, he's just annoying. It doesn't matter if the opponent that's using Zabit is being cheesy or playing fair or blah, blah, blah. Just something about Zabit annoys me when I see him. So he tries to get me with that takedown from Zabit. We're able to deny that. You know, I just told the man right away that that's not going to be happening. And this was I would say this is one of the toughest fights I've had in a while. This right here, it was not an easy fight at all. I mean, I did my very best with it, but at some points, it was getting really, really close. But anyways, what I'm trying to do here is I am trying to focus on striking, but do it from a distance. You know, play the distance game with Zabit. And what I like to do is I'm either all the way close, all the way in, or all the way out. Like, I don't want to be too far. I mean, I don't want to be at the perfect range for Zabit to throw his craziness. So I want to be just far enough so that if he does throw something crazy, it does not land, and close enough to be able to box him up if I have to. And also do that. Mix in grappling when I can. But this man was no joke off his back. He had very good defensive grappling. He knew what he was doing. Let's watch. Max, of course, does not have stack guard. That is very disappointing. Makes me not want to use the guy, to be completely honest. But I'm able to stay on top right here. And he reverses it with like 10 seconds left on the clock. Good round. Very good round. the biggest key with me when I'm facing Zabit is to keep my stamina as high as I possibly can. I don't want to be low on stamina with Zabit. And also to remember that he has so many different kick combinations that you can't become too overconfident if the player you're facing were to whiff a kick. Like if they throw like a crazy wild lead high kick or something and they miss and miss big, remember, he can immediately spin and hit you in the head with a turn-in side kick. Don't see that whiff and immediately try to go in and go to take advantage of it, because it could be a trap. So that's the one thing I was keeping in mind while playing this match. Do not fall for any of the traps from Zabit. And to make things worse, this man was switching to southpaw. I hate that so much, man. He was doing a great job, but like, man, it was annoying just watching him switch southpaw like that. It's just more difficult to set up body kicks and stuff for me personally when the opponent is in southpaw. If I was in southpaw and you were in, you know, the conventional stance, the body kick is better. But when it's the opposite, see what I mean right there? See that combo? Yeah. And that man just hit me with a beautiful reversal, deny a takedown, reversed it into a Muay Thai plum. I respect it. And he is staying really close to me as well, which tells me he was trying to do that. Yeah. Combine the knees with elbows. It's just every Zabit player likes to do that for some reason. But we're going to stay calm. And we drop him right there. Stay calm. You already know what he's going to do. Remember the tools you have in your arsenal to deal with that. And try to use those tools to the best of your ability. Right there, he tries to throw a beautiful combination, but I was able to step to the side just in time. I was just moving to the side, and it happened to make the kick miss. I didn't time it or anything. Right there, that's the kind of stuff I'm telling you about. I'm so lucky that I was close. You know, that really reduced the power of that kick. But if I wasn't like optimal range, that would have been a straight up drop. Guaranteed. That's the kind of shit to expect from Zabit. And like I said, man, this dude was using Zabit really well. He wasn't cheesing. He wasn't doing anything, you know, crazy. He was just going through the motions, using all the weapons that Zabit has, like you should. So I like the player. I like what he was doing with the character. It just sometimes, man, Zabit just feels like a created character, like someone that was just created by a random person and given every possible combination ever. You don't know what you could get hit by when you're facing Zabit. But round number 2 was mine. I got the drop. I felt like my striking was just a tad bit cleaner.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Let's try to see if I can bring it home in round number 3. He loves that lead uppercut followed by the left hook. That's a beautiful combo. And I'm really starting to box him up a little bit here. Or at least trying. I was feeling really confident, like, got his number, everything's moving properly. And you can just feel momentum just kind of slowly shift. It lands a beautiful elbow followed by a lead hook. Right there, I'm noticing that my head is blinking. I'm like, holy shit. Drop him. Man, I forgot about that drop. This was a good fight, man. Damn, this was actually a good fight. After I got the drop, I got on my bicycle. I knew that I was winning the fight. I drop him again. Now I'm like, yes. Let's not do anything stupid now. Those 2 drops, I am good. So far, the boxing is what is doing it. Boxing on the inside. And right here, I'm just taking my time. I'm not going to force the finish. And he rocks me. I wonder if I got rocked again here. Yes. Rocked one more time. But thank goodness the fight is over. I rock him just as it ends. What a fight. And I took a quick peek and saw that I won the fight, so I was good. But man, out of the 5 fights that I just had, you know, out of the 5 fights, the what is it called again? The placement matches. That one right there was the hardest one for sure. And that fight told me once I was done with it that this is where it starts to get difficult. You know, your placement matches, a lot of times you're facing, you know, players that are not that good, but once you're done with those placement matches, then you start getting difficult fights, and that's literally what happened. But that is it for episode 1 of Road to Top 10 Ranked in EA Sports UFC 3. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of this. If you do, I will bring you guys more episodes. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. As always, stay safe. Have a wonderful day.